In today's video, I have decided to head to Canary Wharf and shoot here for the first time in around 5 years. This is a part of London I rarely visit, and I had forgotten just how windy this place can be. With that being said, I'm using this as a test day to work out the best spots to shoot in this part of the city. Removing my strap and standing in a very weird position to try and block out the wind as much as possible, I start by taking 2 shots with the idea of merging them in an edit. This first one for the train movement and this second shot for the cloud movement and water stillness. Merging them together before removing any distractions and cropping for the final photograph. I'm very happy with this, but I also want to see this in a landscape composition. Right now I'm shooting these on the Tamron 17-28mm lens. This is a 30-second exposure, and I think I might prefer this composition to the portrait shot. It's nice to come back to revisit a part of London that feels so new to me again. A very strange feeling. It means I'm able to explore and just work on brand new images, which is so refreshing. New images like these. A couple of compositions shot on the platform of West India Quays. I'm quite happy with this shot, but definitely not blown away by it. So as always, I'll try a portrait shot too. A 2-second exposure, trying to get the timing just right. Once again, good, but not great. So moving on, I test a shot in a very unconventional way, not recommended, but it was just a lazy way of keeping my camera on the tripod. I used to be obsessed with this look-up style of photography when I first started, and I think it's because Canary Wharf is so perfect for it. I love days walking around just experimenting. This shot would work if the bus was in the closer lane, but I didn't stick around for long enough before moving on. One to revisit. The huge skyscrapers in this part of the city give this location a very unique feel compared to every other part of London. Everywhere you look, there is a new angle to work with. Like this photograph, using the bollards as a leading line back towards the HSBC building in the distance. Canary Wharf is a maze of glass structures, perfect for city photography, and I can't believe it's taken this long to come back and shoot here again. There really is an unlimited amount of photographs you can capture here. This spot was quite cool. I quickly stopped here just to grab a photograph as a reminder to come back and work on something here again soon. I'll definitely be back, and I also really need to shoot here at night again. This view is probably one of my favourites in London. You can see everything from here, but being so open next to the Thames with today's wind, I wasn't going to be able to capture what I wanted to. So I make my way back to the station to quickly visit another location while I'm this side of London. On the way, I see this composition and snap a quick handheld long exposure. Not bad at all considering. Canary Wharf station has a lot of work going on at the moment, so I wasn't able to capture a photograph I really wanted to. I love this spot and will have to come back here in the future when the work is complete. Jumping on the tube for the last test shots of the day to an even more windy location, North Greenwich. This view back towards Canary Wharf is so good. If you can get a sunset here without wind, you can get some incredible images. This skyline has changed so much since I first started photography. I'm going to have to find out some of my first images taken here and compare how much it has changed, which is actually quite a nice video idea. I'm able to get a few shots here again just to take back and use for planning for future visits. There is definitely a shot here to be captured, and although it won't happen today, these 3 shots are still quite nice. With calmer weather and coming here closer to sunset time, I know I can come back and capture something amazing. A day I really enjoyed. I'm only really walking away with one photograph that I'm happy with. To be completely honest, I'm just happy to be enjoying my photography again.